There's literally so many pumpkin things. You'll always be blasting this during the fall time. And fall time takes over all of my senses. Well, fall is here. Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Frassix and happy first day of fall everyone. That is right, September 22nd. Today is the first day of autumn and I'm so excited for it to be the official first day of autumn because it is my favorite time of the year. It is my favorite season. And I know that even though it's the first official day of fall, I've been celebrating the fall feels since the 1st of September, as many of you know if you follow me on my social media accounts. And if you guys don't follow me on my social media accounts, more specifically my Instagram, that's like where all like my fall feed is at, you guys should definitely do that. I have been getting a few comments and messages from some people asking why my favorite time of the year and my favorite season is fall, because some prefer, you know, spring or summer or, you know, winter time, and I'm just like, that's cool and all, and like it's just a general curious thing to ask, you know, anyone. It's like why their favorite season is their favorite season. In this video I just want to basically just tell you guys some reasons as to why fall is my favorite season out of the 4 seasons, and also basically everything that has to do with fall. So things that I have done, things that I'm planning to do or that I want to do in the future that is fall related, and places I want to go. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and if you guys really do enjoy it, please give it a like and maybe consider subscribing because I am really in the fall feels right now. I wish I had my pumpkin spice latte, but I don't have it right now. So I'm just going to be talking to you guys, and I just hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so I composed a few reasons as to why fall is my favorite time of the year, so I'm just going to be listing them off. So the first reason is the decorations. I absolutely love to decorate. I feel like I am an interior designer at heart, and it only is emphasized during the holiday season, starting with fall. Even though there's not a real specific holiday for fall, I love to decorate, and that's the first reason why I love fall, is that I get to pull out all of my leaves and my flowers and my pumpkins and everything and just put them into my place just to make it feel more homey, you know, because I feel like personally interior designing and just like whatever you have in your space, like it really defines you as a person. And you can be as minimalist as you want to have like nothing in your place, and I'm just like, that's cool, I respect that. I have a lot of friends who do that, but for me personally, if I'm like done with work and I'm tired and I just want to go home to a place that, you know, is really my own, I like to decorate, and that is especially true during the fall time because I can, you know, decorate. I did make a video of me decorating my apartment, which if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link that in the description below. But it was really just a fun time to do, and it always brings back memories because like I've had these decorations for like years and years, so it's like super nostalgic in a way just to pick out all of the things from the boxes and then put them out and just show them off and just really reminisce on how good my falls were, because I have had amazing fall experiences and memories with a lot of my friends and my family. My number 2 reason is that there is pumpkin everything. Pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice wafers, pumpkin spice caramels. There's literally so many pumpkin things, you know, like Krispy Kreme has their own thing, Dunkin' Donuts, like even Jamba Juice, like out of all places a smoothie place, which if you guys haven't tried the plant-based pumpkin smash from Jamba Juice, you guys definitely should. It's not promoted or anything, it's really good, especially like the plant-based one, not the regular one, the plant-based one, even though both of them are equally as good. But I don't know, it's just like every time I take a sip or a taste of a pumpkin something, it just really makes me feel like fall is here, you know, even though it may be 100 degrees out here in Texas. If I just take one sip of my pumpkin spice frappuccino or something, I will feel that it is fall in my heart. Number 3 is the colors of the leaves change on the trees, and even though I am here in Texas, like it does changed gradually from like a green to a brown to a kind of orangey, but it mostly stays brown. It doesn't really get past into like the reds and everything, which I really wish it did here in Texas, but you know, I have to make do with what I got. I really do look forward to those cooler temperatures when the leaves can change color. And speaking of, that is my number 4 reason why I love fall, is the cooler temperatures. Because here in Texas, it gets hot and it gets humid, and especially during the summertime, I feel like summertime is the longest season in Texas. So if you're out here, like even in like March or April, it starts to get really hot, and then it extends all the way until like October, and then like probably at the end of October is when it gets like decently cold. So when it does get cool, I'm so happy. Like, I'm really just excited just to sip on like my fall drinks and my like sweaters and everything. It's just a really great calming experience. Number 5 is that I get to light up my fall scented candles, and I have some right here. I mean, like, they're the same ones basically. They're the same. They're from Target, and they're basically called Heritage Pumpkin, and I don't know, I just love the smell of these candles, because like, oh, they just really, I don't know, I've had these for a couple of years. Well, this one specifically for a couple of years, and every time I get this out and I smell it and I light it up, it basically just reminds me of all of my fall experiences in the past. And it's not just fall candles, it's just fall scented everything, because you can definitely tell, especially like if you go to like Bath and Body Works and you get some soap or something that smells like fall. It really, I don't know, it just really takes me back. And I even have some fall soap that I use for washing my body and my hair and everything, and I absolutely love it. I only bring out all of these scents during the fall, so it even like, it really like emphasizes how much I want it to be fall, like right from the get-go. Once I take out the decorations, the soap and the scents come out as well, and that's why I look forward to like getting like the air fresheners that are like pumpkin spice scented or stuff like that. It basically just smells like Michael's in a way, which I absolutely love Michael's in the fall too as well, because of all the fall foliage and everything, and it definitely smells like it too, so that's another reason why I love fall. Number 6 is flannels and sweatshirts and basically any other fall apparel that I want to put on. You know, it's starting to get cool, like I said. You know, I can start to add some layers, so I get to wear some fall flannels, and I have a lot of flannels that I love to show off that are fall themed, and that I really love to just like bring out of hiding and just wear them, because I don't know, I just love how fall and winter fashion looks. I personally think that fall and winter fashion is way better than spring and summer fashion in general, even though people can look fashionable, and I can look pretty fashionable during the summertime. There's just something about like falls and like layers and like jackets and pullovers, and just I just love it so much. That's why I kind of love shopping for all things fall during the summer, because I know that I'm going to be rocking it, even though here in Texas there's only like a week of fall, then automatically goes to winter temperatures, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. And that's kind of why I have so many hoodies as well, just because I don't know, I just love the feeling of it, and as long as it's in my heart, that's all that really matters. The number 7 reason why I love fall so much is the music. I have many songs and albums that I associate with the fall time, whether because they were released during the fall, or they just have a special association with the fall, or they just sound super fall-y. And I have 2 albums in particular that I always play during the fall, no matter what time of the year it is. Like, I'll always be blasting this during the fall time, and those albums are the Red album by Taylor Swift. I have the vinyl of it. It's definitely super, like, I don't know, there's just something about like the lyrics and the aesthetic of this era that I just really adore, and the sound, it just sounds really folky slash poppy slash amazing. And then Niall Horan's Flicker album, which I also have the vinyl of this as well. I think the main reason why I got the vinyls of these 2 specifically is just so I can like put them in my vinyl player and just listen to them non-stop. But I absolutely adore both albums so much. They really sound very folky, like I said. The lyrics are really what get to me, and just the sound. It's definitely not super electronic. There's not really much like pop sound to it, even though it is kind of pop, but it's more so like guitars and like drums and like that kind of thing. So it's my version of a fall soundtrack, and I absolutely adore it. And if you guys haven't listened to either of these, you definitely should. You guys are missing out, or at least like look at 1 or 2 songs. I can definitely tell you for sure that my favorite songs from Red are All Too Well, Treacherous, and Holy Ground. If you guys had to choose some to listen to, those are my 3 for this one. And for this one, I would recommend Flicker the Song, Too Much to Ask, and The Tide, which is only available on the deluxe version, but it's totally worth it. I feel like it definitely is worth listening to both of these. So if you guys try, just let me know and let me know what you think. Number 8 is fall activities. I just absolutely love doing fall things with my family and my friends. Last year I went to this pumpkin patch, well, quote unquote pumpkin patch slash corn maze, and I did so many cool things there. So I just went out to pick pumpkins. We went in the corn maze. We definitely got lost a few times, a handful of times, and it was like super hot during the entire thing, so it wasn't as fun to do. But it was still a fun experience, and we got to like sit around the campfire, we got to make s'mores, we got to go on a hayride, and that was pretty fun. So that was my first like real like fall themed thing that I did with my friends, and I want to do so much more. Again, this was last year, and this year I don't know if they're gonna really be doing anything or if anything's gonna be open because of, you know, COVID and everything, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to like do so many fall things this year, but you know, it's okay. Maybe next year is the real kind of fall era for me, I guess. I don't know, but I absolutely love just to hang out with my friends and just do fall themed things. There's so many more things I want to do that are fall themed, but for now, like I just love to hang out with my friends and my family. Number 9 is the fall recipes and all the meals and desserts that come out during the fall time. I made a pumpkin pie to celebrate the first unofficial day of fall on September 1st. If you guys haven't seen that video, I am planning on making so many more fall themed things like pumpkin pies, just basically like pumpkin everything, but also, I don't know, it's just like I absolutely love anything that comes out. Like, it doesn't even have to be something that I bake. It can be just something that's like served or something that's specifically made for fall, like the pumpkin spice lattes. But it doesn't just have to be drinks. It can be like food, desserts, meals, just anything. I just absolutely love that fall time takes over all of my senses, whether that be sight, you know, sound, touch, just taste, just anything. Not to mention that my favorite fall fruit is the apple, and second, like very close second, is the pumpkin. And I don't know why it's the apple and the pumpkin. It's just like, of course there's pumpkin, but like apples, I don't know, I just associate apples with fall, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think of your favorite fall fruits, or do you even associate apples with fall? I don't know. Pumpkin for sure, because obvious reasons. My number 10 reason why I love autumn so much is that I look forward to all the things that are to come, whether that be the holidays or just the gatherings or just the events that are going on. You know, there's gonna be Halloween, there's gonna be Thanksgiving, and then there's gonna be Christmas in the wintertime. So it's basically just more so just the feeling of excitement of just like knowing that all of these things are gonna happen. Maybe not this year, but usually during years past, this is around the time that I start to get excited for all those things and events that are to happen. Okay, and those are my reasons why I love fall. I'm pretty sure there are many more reasons, but these are just the things that could come up at the top of my head for now. So hope you guys enjoyed that. But now I'm just gonna be talking about, because I've said things that I have done that I already did in the past for fall, but now I just want to talk about things that I want to do in the future that is associated with fall. Because I've done a lot of things, but like I said, I only went to a pumpkin patch slash corn maze for the first time in my life last year, and I'm 23 right now. I just turned 23 this year. So it's been crazy that, you know, 22 years of my life I didn't, you know, go to a pumpkin patch or, you know, like a real corn maze, or I haven't even been in a while from my conscious memory. But there are so many things that are fall themed that I haven't done yet that I want to do, that I hope to do in the near future sometime. Maybe not here in Texas, because Texas isn't really that much of a fall state, but probably like later on when I venture out into, you know, different parts of the state or the country or the world. One of the first things that I want to do is see fall foliage for the first time, and I don't mean just like one tree that gets kind of brown. Like I'm talking about like if I like hike to like a top of a mountain or like go through a wood or the woods or something, I want to see colors. I want to see the oranges, I want to see the reds, I want to see the yellows. I haven't seen fall foliage with my own two eyes in person in my entire life as far as my memory is concerned. So I just really want to do that. That's why like one of these falls, probably more than likely starting next fall or any of the falls afterwards, I want to go to like the northeastern or the northwestern part, or just basically the north part of the United States, the continental United States, and basically just like bask in the fallness. Probably in Massachusetts, because that's like where like it's like super fall, and you know, the witch trials and like everything like that. It's like super, it's very autumny over there. So I might go to Massachusetts. So if anyone is from Massachusetts or in that general, you know, New England area, please just hit me up and let me know if it is worth it to go there during the fall, because I've seen pictures and I've seen what people do, and I really am super jealous, because that is kind of what I really want to do during the fall. That's my aesthetic. So if I could do that at least once in my life, I would be really happy. So just let me know down below, or just message me on my social media apps if I should go there during the fall time. And speaking of activities, another thing that I want to do that I haven't done yet is apple picking, and I don't know why. I just want to like go down the lanes of apples and just like get like a wick basket. I think it's called a wick basket, where it's like woven and stuff, and then just like basically just pick out the apples and then just put them, and then just take like a bunch of aesthetic pictures and vlogs and everything like that. That would be super cool to do. Like I don't know why, I don't think there's any like real apple orchards near me. I would like to do that, or maybe just go to like a farm in general. Just go to a fall farm, or a farm during the fall, and just really enjoy it and just have that kind of aesthetic. I really love that aesthetic, if you guys can't already tell. And then also I want to go to a real pumpkin patch. I know I said last year that I went to a pumpkin patch with my friends, but that wasn't really even a real pumpkin patch, you know. They basically just like got the pumpkins and then put them down on the ground in multiple lines, and I'm just like, that's not like, even though it is kind of a pumpkin patch, like I want like a real pumpkin patch where it's like it's still kind of growing, and then like there's like hay bales everywhere, and then like I just go down the aisle and just really choose what I want. And I feel like that would be like super fun to do. I don't know why, I just feel like that's what I want to do one of these days in my life, is go to an actual pumpkin patch. Another thing that I want to do is try apple cider, because I know that's another main fall drink. I've just never had, I don't think I've ever had apple cider in my life, which I actually think that I'm gonna make apple cider for my Tasty Tuesdays. Maybe for October, I don't know yet, because it seems pretty easy. I just don't want my first time to try apple cider to be like horrible because I made it horrible, you know, that kind of thing. So I may or may not just go somewhere that sells apple cider, then drink it, and then make my own to compare it. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I do want to try apple cider. Oh, and I also want to go to a football match during the fall time, because you know how football is usually associated with the fall time, and I just really want to go to, because I have been to football games in the fall because I was in football in high school, but I meant like an actual like college football game where like everyone's in the stands and like everyone's like in scarves and like it's starting to get cool, and there's just like this classic fall feeling. That's what I want basically to try out. Hopefully one day, someday, like I can go to a football match. I haven't been to like an actual football, like American football game in years, like probably like 5 years, and that's a long time. And that's my favorite sport. Like I don't have a favorite team or anything, but it's just my favorite sport, so I would like to do that one day, preferably in the fall. That would be super cool to do, actually. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there are so many more fall things that I could talk about, and I probably will talk about them maybe on this channel, maybe on my Instagram or my Twitter, or just whatever, because I absolutely love fall and I can't get enough of fall. And even though it may be like 100 degrees Fahrenheit with 100-degree humidity outside in Texas, it's still fall in my heart, where I make the inside at least like 60, 70 degrees, and it's just super cozy and chill, and I can wear sweaters without sweating and get all nice and like drink my pumpkin spice lattes without like dying. So I think that's pretty cool, and hopefully you guys got a little bit of information from me about why I love fall so much, and maybe that might change your perspective on things, or at least things from my point of view. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really did enjoy making this. This is more of the more fun videos I made lately, where it's just basically just me talking about something that I'm so passionate about, which is the fall season. And once again, happy official first day of fall. Look, what are you guys gonna do to celebrate, if anything? You know, at least have a pumpkin spice latte or a pumpkin something or an apple something. If you don't like pumpkin for some weird reason, just enjoy it. Just bask that it is no longer summer, it's the fall time. You know, we're slowly recovering as a nation, as a country, and hopefully, you know, things will turn out better around this time next year. Knock on wood. I knocked on wood for everyone, so don't worry, I didn't jinx it or anything. Yeah, let me know what your favorite fall activity is, or why you guys love fall so much. I'm pretty sure even if it's like your least favorite time of the year, I'm pretty sure there's at least one thing that you love to do in the fall time, or eat during the fall time, or anything during the fall time. This video, like, subscribe, all the usual things. Follow me on my social media accounts just so you can get all the fall feels. And until the next video, the wonder won't stop, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Boo!